This is a small video on how to replace the linear bearings in a finishing head, whether it be a Pro 1 series or portables, or the finishing head on a big machine. This is if the chrome yoke, if it's slipping or if it's jumping on you, likely the linear bearings are bad. So this is a tool that we can use out in the field so the finishing head does not have to be brought back into the plant. You will be shipped this unit right here, and this is the way it comes. It comes with a nut on the end, and this piece right here, that's for installation, and this piece is for removal. Okay, first of all, if it's a big machine, what I would suggest doing is removing the hood and removing the cowl that goes along the back and the feed-up system. That gives you total access to the yoke. Once again, the finishing head can still stay inside the machine for this to be done. Just remove the hood and all the surrounding parts around it. So remove the yoke that's sticking. Take your tooling, remove this piece here. As you notice, it's flat here, and it's hollowed out right here. Plus a piece right here that's milled out. That will go against the side of the head here. So remove the washer, it's on. Slide the unit through the bearings. As I said, this unit right here will go on so the bearings slide right inside. Slide this on, plus the nut on the end. The nut on the end, and with a 3/4 inch ratchet, sorry, a 7/8 ratchet, and an adjustable on the other side here that locks onto here. Begin just tightening it up. What this does is pull this piece in, and it pushes against the linear bearings, and as it's pushing it through, it'll catch up to the second linear bearing and push it right inside the tube. You'll know when you're through when it becomes very loose through here. So just undo the nut. Remove the tooling. See, now here's the two linear bearings that got pushed out along with part of the jig. So just remove the bearings, pull it out. Now to install the bearings, take the bearing, slide it on the rod, place it through the head. With the smaller tooling now, place the other bearing on the other end, and with the smaller tooling that is supplied, place that up. It is bigger, so when it comes to the end and butts up against the side of the casting, you know you're tightened up. So place that there. Place the nut on the end. Kind of wiggle it around so that you can tell that the bearings are seated in the hole properly and not twisted. You can almost do it by hand a little bit just to make sure that they're tightened in. Then go back to your wrench on both ends and tighten up. And what this does is push both bearings in equally at the same time. Now, one problem that may occur is, as you're pushing the bearings in, one bearing might be going in further. They want to be flush on the side of the head. On this side is fine because the sleeve here is bigger than what the bearing is, and it won't allow the bearing to be pushed in any further. But since this tubing here fits inside the honed piece, there could be a problem here. So just unscrew it, loosen it off. As you can see, there's some thread there. Take a washer that's supplied and just slide it in here and retighten it up. And what that does is act as just a barrier, so that when you're tightening up, this side will be flush against, and as soon as the washer hits the casting, then you know that's placed in far enough. And that's all it takes to install the new linear bearings out in the field. Once it's tight as a curve, that's it. Thank you.